Welcome to the world of medieval Europe, where kingdoms clashed and royal bloodlines were everything. The Hundred Years' War was not just a conflict over land or wealth. It was a war for legitimacy, power, and survival. A battle of crowns that would shape the future of Europe. The Duchy of Aquitaine had long been a source of tension. It was a prosperous region under French sovereignty, but was inherited by the English crown through marriage. This put English kings as vassals to the French crown, a bitter arrangement that would sow seeds of discord. When the French king Charles IV died without a direct male heir, Edward III of England, his nephew, claimed the French throne. But the French nobility chose Philip VI as king. Edward's claim wasn't just an assertion of power, it was a declaration of war. In 1346, at the Battle of Crécy, the English introduced the longbow, a deadly innovation that would turn the tides of many battles to come. The French knights, bound by their chivalric code, charged with bravado, but the English archers were ready. The Black Death struck Europe, killing millions and halting battles. The devastation was immense, altering the course of the war and leaving both sides weakened and wary of resuming hostilities. In 1356, the English, led by the Black Prince, won a decisive victory at Poitiers and captured King John II of France. This sent shockwaves across Europe and left France in a vulnerable position. The Treaty of Bretigny in 1360 briefly halted hostilities, with England gaining territories in France and Edward III renouncing his claim to the French throne. But this peace was fragile, a mere pause in the century-long feud. In the midst of French despair, a peasant girl from Domremy would turn the tide. Joan of Arc claimed divine visions, rallying the French army and lifting the siege of Orléans. Her courage and faith became the symbol of French resilience. Captured by the Burgundians and handed over to the English, Joan was tried for heresy. In 1431, she was burned at the stake, becoming a martyr for France. Her trial and death fueled French determination. Joan's sacrifice inspired the French, who began pushing the English out of their territories. By 1453, with the Battle of Cantillon, the war finally ended in France's favor, marking the rise of French unity and power. The Hundred Years' War reshaped Europe. England, weakened and isolated, turned toward internal reform, while France emerged as a powerful, unified kingdom. This was not just a war, it was the birth of a new era in European history. The Hundred Years' War was a defining moment in European history. It left scars, but also shaped nations, legacies, and stories that would be told for centuries. Thank you for joining us on this journey through one of history's longest and most influential conflicts.